anything, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw his car. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Here we go. Six. What do you need? What you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo, eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 42 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
6. Raiders, nothing. Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Jalen Richard now on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing,
1st down.
that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Las Vegas.
Carr now on 1st down. got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll run on first down. Richard, and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Carr going to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
At the 3-yard line.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derek Carr with a touchdown pass to Henry Ruggs. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come.
The extra point is
and
good.
his kick is right through.
The score, Raiders 7, 49ers 6. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Garoppolo on first down. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
There's Garoppolo to throw. And going for Ayuk again. This time he's got him. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. What do you need? 11.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
47-yard line.
Now Garoppolo escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Garoppolo's pass, intended for George Kittle, incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 1, Omaha. 120.
touchdown, Garoppolo. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
49ers 6.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. It's Damon Arnett picking it off.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between... Playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Nelson Aguilar. 56 yards, and the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Carlson on for the PAT. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Makes the score Raiders 14, 49ers 6.
Daniel following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Max Crosby gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And no room for error here as this. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. Eluding the pressure right. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now not only did you not get it and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
One more time with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. 4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson, from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch. The
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Open man is born. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
1st and 10.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Carr. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Brings up second.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And a slant hold in by Ruggs. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 1st down Vegas as Carr finds Ruggs that time. Carr gives to Richard. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Carr. to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Carr. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. It's certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
To throw, it's Carr. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
Partner, if you and I were playing quarterback in this one, we would be really confident right now throwing it to him, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he's been spectacular. He's just saying, hey, I was all state. I'll make it rain out here.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
54, right there, 54. I got one. My spot 4.
To throw his Carr. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Well timed there by Richard Sherman. A sack on the corner blitz. Thought they'd run the football there on 3rd and inches. Decided to try to pass it and obviously did not pay off.
Yeah, that is conventional wisdom. You don't have far to go to pick up the 1st down. I wonder if they overthought it a little bit. Thought maybe they'd catch him napping and get a big play over the top. Instead, the sack occurred.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Like 20. 12, fellas, here we go. Team showing up. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Check. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 24, Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Garoppolo on first down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
It's 4th down.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
93. 93. Mark 54. Stay with your man. 54 is Mark. 54 is Mike. Check.
Here's Carr to throw. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Carr completes it, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
29. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Mike's back forward.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also want...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Rumbling past the 30. Sheds off the tackle. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Foster Moreau, 82 yards. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Brother, just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
On play action, now Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talking about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. It's incomplete. And the clock stopped at 8 seconds. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, You get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.